PowerPoint Video 2. We just finished talking about the background and changing the slide design. Next thing you may want to go to is your animation scheme. I'm going to change to a different slide that has information. Animation scheme is basically how you're going to have your information on the slide enter and exit if you want. There's lots of different types, and it usually will play for you to see what it's going to look like. It only applies to just this slide. The next thing that you may want to be interested in would be a slide transition. A slide transition is how the slide is going to enter into the screen during your PowerPoint. There's lots of different ones as well. This will not override what your animation scheme that you have chosen from. Now, one thing about the slide transition is you can choose how fast it enters, fast, medium, or slow. You can choose whether there's sound applied to it. You can also choose whether you want it to automatically come after so many seconds, or if you want to have to click every single time for all the information to enter. The next thing that you may really be interested in is, and you definitely need to know, is under slideshow, custom animation. Custom animation kind of tells you everything that you've already chosen. It shows you the different slides, and then it shows you the text on those slides and how they're going to enter. You can change the order if you want it to come in all together. If you want to change, see how it has 1, 2, 3, they're going to come in slowly just on this slide. You can change it to where they can come, reorder it. They can come individually. They can come in a different one. See how this one comes on the click. We'll say that I want it to come after so many seconds, to come in fast. You can change the entrances, how you want it to even leave the screen. There's lots of different types of animations that you can apply to your information. One of the few things that there is interesting is that you can also insert an image as well as insert movies and sounds. A lot of times people will realize that what I do a lot of times is that students will take their actual animations that they've created, their pivot animations, and they can put them in an actual PowerPoint and it will play. Or you can put any type of video that you've created. When you insert, of course, a video or animation, it's going to say, do you want it to automatically start itself when the slide comes up, or do you want it to start when you click on it? I usually like to have it be when it's just automatically the slide shows up, and I like to make it the size of the screen. So then when we're done with that, there's a couple ways to make your actual animation or your presentation begin. One button would be here, slideshow from current slide. Another one would be slideshow, view slideshow, or a lot of times you can click on the F5. So if we're looking at this one of course is still on click. You can see our slide transition as well as our custom animation. And then it automatically went to the next slide, and now my video is playing. You can, while this is playing, there's usually a type of tools up here that you can go through. It lets you go back and forth if you need to the previous screen, the next screen. You can even write on this screen if you need to. And then you can end. The last few things that I want to show you is that you can also, when you print, you can print different types of formats, where if you want to do slides, you can have them all 6 together. You can choose that you want it to color or just grayscale. You can do it a type of handout, choose how many slides are on the page. When you choose 3 or less, they will have notes, little lines that you can show over here where people can take notes while watching your slides while you present. And the last thing is, one of the things that's really fun is being able to rehearse the timings when you do PowerPoint. It will actually record and practice and have your screens do, your slides only do so many, be there for so long, and because you're rehearsing a presentation in front of people.